We're live with AMW Championship Wrestling, Appalachian Mountain Wrestling right here. JR, what do you got to say about this?
I'll tell you something. We're in for an action-packed card. This is, of course, match number 1, King of the Mountains tournament. This is a qualifier match. I'm interested in this one especially. You've got Eric Porter, you've got Marty Clay.
Well, I think it'll be a good match. I've heard a lot about Eric Porter. I've seen him in other towns and other promotions, but never at the top of the run right here in AMW. So he must have done something right.
And Independence Day Slamobree is a King of the Mountain tournament qualifier scheduled for one fall. In the ring, weighing in at 200 pounds from Martin, Kentucky, Amw Porter. And his opponent, weighing in at 210 pounds from Jackson, Kentucky, Marty Clay.
All right, and Marty Clay, as we know, he's been all around the country. He's went everywhere since he started right here in AMW, and he has branched out, has held titles all over the Kentucky, Tennessee, Indiana area, and now back in AMW, ready to take them all on, JR.
Oh, outstanding athlete. Outstanding athlete. This guy is a worker, let me tell you. He is, and you can see how he's buffed up here. He's constantly working out in the gym, running and doing everything that he can to increase his in-ring abilities.
For the amount of time he's been in professional wrestling, I don't think there's anyone better, and I don't think there's anyone progressing any better than Marty Clay.
I have to totally agree with you there, Terry. I'll tell you something. This guy, he impresses me to no ends, and he's a high flyer as well.
Yes, he is, and he's really worked on that body, too. When he first started, he didn't have the bulk and the conformation and definition that he has now. I mean, you just look at him now, he looks like he's made out of granite, JR.
Yeah, chiseled, well chiseled.
Yeah.
Full scoop and slam. Check that out. Again, a show of that strength, Terry.
And right here, Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, you know, we're going to be having that big King of the Mountain tournament that's going on. This is a qualifying match, and all that comes to a head on 9/9/23. That's right, September the 9th, 2023, right there in Jackson, Kentucky. Now, that's going to be where? At the high school?
What a night of action that is going to be. And I'm going to say this, and I think the fans are going to agree with me. The roof's going to come off that building.
Yes, and what's the name of that school, Joe?
We will be, let me see if I have it on my call run here. And I don't have, so we'll get with...
Was it Breathitt or something like that? How do you say it? How do you pronounce it? I'm not from this.
County High School, Jim.
Yeah. You have to spell that, JR.
Yeah, Jackson, Kentucky.
Yep. I knew it was in Jackson, Kentucky, but I wanted to make sure of the exact school gymnasium where it's happening. And I think that Jackson is the hometown of Marty Clay, if I'm not mistaken, or that area, somewhere around that area.
Clay. Well, I'll tell you something. He is a go-getter. Eric Porter. You can't sell Eric short. He's not against using those tactics, illegal tactics, to take advantage as well. But right now he's going outside for a breather, Terry. Marty Clay just giving him a rough way to go for his money right now.
Well, Marty, up and over Marty Clay with a big-time dive, cross-body attempt, and it landed with a shoulder block, and down goes Porter. And referee James Adams, a senior official around the Kentucky Tennessee area, and he was counting both men, but they get back in.
Man, he just came flying over like Superman, man, I tell you. Terry, throughout your travels, and we've talked about Marty Clay, and we can't seem to say enough about him, but I've got to add this. Throughout your travels, have you seen another athlete progress as quickly as he?
No, not really. Ever since Marty Clay started in AMW, he has taken the bull by the horn, so to speak, and he's been all over the country now. And right back in AMW, he's held titles all over. And I think for no longer than he's been professional wrestling, as I said before, he has definitely earned everyone's respect, and he's far ahead of a lot of the competition with the same amount of years in the business.
Oh, absolutely. It's Eric Porter taking charge. Those bootlaces right across the eyes, Terry, that's going to hurt.
He did what now?
Those bootlaces right across the eyes.
I didn't see that, JR.
Yes, he did. Yes.
Oh, really?
Bootlaces right across the eyes.
Well, I know it looked like Marty Clay was going to try to cheat a while ago, but, Eric, being the consummate scientific wrestler he is, held his own with him.
Okay. Certainly a matter of opinion. But right now we've got vicious clothesline.
Yes, it was.
Eric Porter. Yeah, you can't sell this guy short, I'll tell you that. Porter, he's been around the block and back, I can tell you that.
Sounds like we're getting some feedback somewhere. Do you hear that? Or is that just in my earpiece?
No, I think that's some technical difficulties from behind.
Behind us? Okay.
Yes. That front face, like, man, he is really applying that pressure.
JR, I've been in this business since I was 18 years old. I'm 55 years old now. I've been retired for quite some time. I haven't seen anybody come along with the potential of a Marty Clay, but you can't sell this Eric Porter short either. This kid would not be in this tournament, or this young man. He's relatively still young. He's been in the business for quite a while. He wouldn't be in this tournament for one of the top promotions, if not the top promotion in all of Kentucky, unless he earned it.
True. Definitely well-traveled. Definitely experienced.
Because one thing about the AMW Supercard Series, they will not put anybody on an event that's not worthy. And I'm going to tell you what, this King of the Mountain has everybody talking all over Kentucky, Tennessee, Indiana, Ohio, you name it. They're talking about AMW and the King of the Mountain tournament.
You better believe it. It is the talk of the towns.
Now, it's my understanding each match has a sudden death. It's all of them, all the opening contest rounds, the early matches that we're starting here tonight, the early qualifying opening rounds have a certain time limit, and also it's a sudden elimination. One person eliminated, he goes out, the other person goes on. It's a one-time in. You don't get a second chance. You don't get like some tournaments do where they'll have some of the losers to go back in a battle royal or something to get another shot. So you have to be on the top of your game. There's no second chances for this tournament, so that's going to make even it more prestigious.
That's exactly right. Eric Porter taking charge of the match. He has Marty Clay in a lot of trouble at this time. Man up, look at this. Oh my goodness. What a move, drops down.
This could be it. This could be a major victory. Oh no, he got out. It was a long two, but he got out.
Okay.
Could have been a major victory for Eric Porter. I hate to use upset because Marty hasn't been in the business as long as Eric, but if you put where Eric was when he was in at the same time with Marty, it could have been considered an upset also.
Eric Porter really worked it off. Marty Clay, but Clay slides over the bank, picks his man up. He's got him up in the air.
Oh my goodness.
Was that the slash of 1, 2, and did he, I believe he got him.
That's it, ringing a bell.
Looks like Marty Clay is going to come up.
Marty Clay advances in the tournament, so JR, this is the first person going into the quarterfinals now, correct?
That is. Yes, it is. Here we go. Marty Clay coming out with that victory.
Marty Clay hit him with his version of almost like an F5. I think he has a name for it. You know him better than I do, so you tell me what the name. But I'm thinking, for some reason, when that happened, you saw Marty grab a little bit of the tights, right, JR?
Terry, I really wish I could agree with you.
because I don't trust you Kentucky claps to handle my announcement correctly, so allow me to do it properly. From the greatest nation on God's green earth, Scotland, weighing in at 19 stone, your Lord Murphy Costigan. Now, I've been told you've got this local hero of yours, handsome Beau James. Him and I are no stranger to one another. I guarantee you one thing. I'm going to put him down in that ring in front of each and every one of you, and I'm going to take exquisite pleasure to dismantle your hero and prove that nobody can top Lord Murphy Costigan.
Well, oh Lordy, JR, I don't know what to say.
Oh Lordy, yeah, that's right. I think his demeanor is self-explanatory there.
Well, how do you think that kilt will go over in eastern Kentucky? Far eastern Kentucky.
Oh, wow. You have to...
I mean, really, if you're looking at you in eastern Kentucky, you know that there's so many alcoholics here, but Scotland has a lot of alcoholics too, so maybe they do have at least one thing in common.
Oh, my goodness. But as with any area, I'm sure, but great fans here in southeast Kentucky. They love their professional wrestling.
Well, they're drunk, JR. Of course, they're going to like anybody getting in a fight.
Oh, my goodness. Mr. Terry England giving us his view and opinion of the great southeast Kentucky wrestling fan. What about that now? Okay. Terry, I'm interested to see how, Beau James and Mr. Costigan, they've got some bad blood between them.
Yeah, this is a grudge match signed by AMW, but they've been feuding all over Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, and all around.
Yeah.
Beau James is pretty much a southeastern Tennessee, Kentucky legend. He's been around for years and years, and he's taken on everyone, and his win-loss record is superb. And I tell you what, he doesn't lose too many times, let's put it that way, and he carries that whip with him.
Is it not great to be alive and be right here in the middle of the Appalachian Mountains on a Monday night? Now, I heard you back here saying you come from the greatest nation on God's green earth. You're standing in the greatest nation on God's green earth, and we are celebrating tomorrow. I also heard you talking and bad-mouthing all my Appalachian brothers and sisters out here. So I'm going to tell you this here, jerk. Before this match is over, win, lose, or draw, I'm going to punch you right in your mouth for each and every one of these people sitting out here.
He just made a threat. Disqualify him.
And if I can get away with it, I'm going to whip the hide right off of your body right here in Colorado.
Taught him how to use that bull rope, and I'm telling you what, Dutch was a master at it, so you know Beau is too. You know that referee James Adams too, he looks about half drunk too, so this could be a battle of the alcoholics. I don't know if Beau drinks now.
You are impossible, Terry. You're really impossible.
I really don't know if Beau drinks,
I
but
cannot believe you.
I don't know if Beau drinks, but you can tell that referee drinks, and you can also tell that other guy in the skirt drinks because he forgot his pants.
Oh, my goodness, Terry.
Yeah.
My goodness.
252 pounds.
We'll just try to focus on the match here. I mean, this is...
You know, one time I got stranded over here wrestling for Dale Man back in the day, and I couldn't get home, so I wanted to go to church. It was on Saturday night. I wanted to go to church on Sunday morning. I went to church over here, and they were nice and everything, but you know, in the collection plate, it was all little bottles of whiskey and stuff. It wasn't even
my
in there.
goodness.
Yeah.
You're going too far.
Yeah.
It's bell time, Terry. It's bell time.
Yeah.
My goodness, Terry. Oh, I was warned. Never mind. Okay, we'll be off and running here. And you say Beau James spent a lot of time with Dutch Mantel. Maybe he has a version of Shoe Baby with him. You know, it's...
Well, he does. Dutch taught him how to use it. That's a straight up deal there, and so he's bound to be a master at it. I mean, his team were fought against Ricky Morton, Jimmy Vay. The list goes on. He's been well liked and very hated. And thankfully, you know, as his career is rolling on, and as he said himself, winding down as he gets, you know, up there in the veteran status, that he is definitely loved by the fans. Because even if he did pull, like Jerry Lawler did in his latter days, a chain or something out, they still love him because he's an elder statesman of the business. He's been here for so long, he's just taken on a life of its own. Everybody knows who Beau James is. He has a lot of people respect him, and he can be one of the dirtiest players, but he can also scientifically take them down, tie them in a knot.
Yeah.
So.
Summed up very well, I must say.
Yeah. Well, you can believe me, JR. If I tell you the sun ain't coming up in the morning, you better go get a flashlight. It's going to be a dark day. I always tell it like it is.
I heard that. Well, that's another matter of opinion, but I will say you do know your wrestling. And right now it's Costigan stepping to the outside, taking just a little breather, wanting to regroup if you would, and Beau James anxiously awaits his opponent.
Yeah, they're ready to lock it up, but he seems like he's working on something with his wrist tape. I don't know if it just come loose or what, but hey, you're from this area, right?
I am.
So you know most of these alcoholics here.
No. You're trying to put words in my mouth here, Terry.
Yeah.
I don't know of any alcoholics out here.
Oh, Beau gives him the twister.
Oh,
my goodness. As he would say over in, where did he say he was from? Ireland or something? Scotland?
Yeah, he's got the
Scottish? Okay, so he got the oh me, oh my.
He got him right in that corner, too. That's got him right up in there. Up center of the ring.
You got to watch Beau now. Beau ain't above punching you.
That's true.
I don't think a Scottish guy would punch you, would he, JR?
Never. You better believe he would. He'd take it possible. Look right here. Grabs his man by the nose. There's so many different ways that Beau James can bring you to your knees or make you say uncle.
No, that's true.
And this is one of the ways right here. I just love to watch this guy in action.
Or give him a fifth.
Oh, my.
Look at that referee. He counted one and stopped. That tells you right there. I told you he couldn't count to three. He goes like this, and he forgot what the next one was.
Will you just
okay, collar and elbow lock up, but he takes the arm, twists the arm, and he's got the man right now.
See what Beau James does to counter maneuver.
Now, Beau is a wrestling mechanic when he wants to be, so don't think that he won't get out of this. And there he goes. Reverses it.
Check that out. And he's trying to keep his man in the center of the ring, away from those ropes.
And watch how Beau's knowledge of the wrestling game that a lot of people haven't even picked up on until they're 10 years in. Look at Beau right there. The guy tries to come toward him, puts a little more pressure, just a little bit more pressure, and the guy can't get him. It hurts so much, and then Beau stomps on him.
Outside of the ring. Man, I tell you what, action-packed card here, Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. The big Independence Day Slamobree 2023. Proud to be a part of this. And Terry, you know yourself, again, from all your travels, that this is where it all happens, right here.
Oh, yeah. This is definitely the division of the next level of entertainment in professional wrestling.
Beau James, center of the ring. The referee comes over. He checks his man. And looks like he may have a foreign object here. He keeps moving something around here behind his back.
I think he ordered those tights from like Mexico, because sometimes they come loose really quick. I think he's just trying to sew it up.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Beau James, he's pleading with the referee. He said, well, James is wanting a fair shake at this thing.
Well, if he keep the money here instead of supporting a foreign country, look here. Here's what you got to look at, okay? Oh, and he punches him right in the gut with a straight right hand. Oh, and across the back with a big-time forearm. Oh, and there's a Greco-Roman punch. And a beautiful elbow right to the top of the head.
I think that's a tip of the elbow.
I don't think you can use a tip. I think he just got the flat of it and just knocked him senseless. Yeah, he's got both. Oh, and you know you're not supposed to kick with the point of the boot, so he kicks with the flat of the boot. You saw that. And he's trying to get his tights back again, and there you go.
Beau James in a lot of trouble.
So you know what? Down there where they order those tots down there, JR, they'll take those tokens from AA meetings. That's why they're so cheap, because you can just trade them right in. You get a cup of tokens and you get some tights.
Oh, Terry, you're impossible. Check this out.
When 85% of the country are alcoholics down there, you know that's what happened.
Oh my. James in trouble now.
And he's got Beau down there in a chin lock, trying to take the rest of the air out of Beau, because he hit him all in the ribs and in the gut, the solar plexus. And now Beau's firing back. Straight right hand underneath. Oh, and a Jerry Lawler type punch right to the jaw. And that's what Beau, I was talking earlier. He can go to Fifth City with you if he needs to.
Absolutely, he decked him. But you see here, going back to that knee pad, what's that about, Terry?
Oh, they're unraveling. I told him not to do that. I said order them from America.
You can see them unraveling from here.
America or Japan, not anywhere else.
Oh, my goodness. Hit first into that turnbuckle.
And that's a beautiful Zimbabwe nerve hold.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I saw it before. Yeah.
Here in the mountains, I think they call it a blown-out choke, really and truthfully.
No, he had the sides of his neck in a nerve hole. That wasn't a choke.
Watch out. Beau James, he's about had enough of this. He gets in that neutral corner, but he's met with that forearm, and that was a good forearm blow.
Well, yeah, but look at Beau now, rakes the eyes. He raked the eyes, obviously.
Yes, he does. He's
So, JR, let's hear it now. He was cheating.
He's going to fire with fire, going after the bear. Watch out, it's going to be James. Taking over now.
That man's
to the eye. It's some wild swings here from Costigan. Man, I'll tell you.
Oh, and look at that boxer stance. Look how smooth Beau James is. That boxer stance in a straight right hand, and then he gives him the big elbow back. But there you go. Right back to that solar plexus gut. And Beau's had enough of the cheating. Beau says, the heck with this. I'll show you how to cheat, son. Okay. And Beau with the, wow.
He caught him. Yeah. He got him. It's a 3 count.
I can look up to a man like Beau James.
Your winner, Beau James.
Win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat.
Comes out victorious. Might have had a little help. He come out victorious nevertheless in this grudge match. Wow. And that's just match number 2, the AMW.
All this action and we're only at match number 2?
Already ready for number 3. We've got the King of the Mountains tournament qualifier match coming up again. Mega Destroyer.
People are going nuts. They're going crazy.
So, absolutely unbelievable action right here. J.R. Everidge and Terry England bringing you the action.
Tonight.
Okay, well,
because he's got somebody that's got the same size, the same strength, and younger, but also so hungry. But the thing about Stan is he is so treacherous and devious, it's going to be hard to ever beat Stan Sierra. So it's going to be one of the toughest matchups that AMW's ever had.
Fair enough indeed. I think that everything's yet to be seen, and right now the Mega Destroyer is let his presence be known to the fans as he is arguing with one side of the ringside here, fans at ringside, and
he's been around for a long time and done a lot of things and held some titles. I tell you, tag team and singles. But that music, if I'm not mistaken, I recognize it from way back, will bring to the ring one of the most popular combatants in all of Kentucky and Tennessee, Mr. AMW himself. The pride of Eastern Kentucky, Mr. Kyle Maggard.
Here he comes, making his way through the crowd. They love him. He's loved everywhere he goes. You can't say enough about this man. I'm telling you something. Oh my goodness. Kyle Maggard making his way through the crowd and never ceases to amaze me, the popularity of Kyle Maggard. He is a go-getter. He is the most popular wrestler ever to put on a pair of trunks and most of the fans' eyes here. This is Kyle Maggard, live and in living color, Terry, and we've got him on the card against the Mega Destroyer.
Yeah, but I hope his light bulb doesn't blow and some of that light go out, because the Mega Destroyer is not an easy pushover.
That is true. The Mega Destroyer, he is a fighting machine, and he is not above taking shortcuts. And the thing about the Destroyer, you can't see that facial expression. He can hide his facial expression. You never know what's coming up next from him. Unbelievably. Okay, I just got a feedback here that this is now, keep in mind, this is Pikeville Tournament Qualifier.
Yes, this one is the second one tonight. We've already had one.
Right.
We're getting ready to have another one.
Part unknown, weight unknown, the Mega Destroyer. And his opponent, weighing in 292 pounds from Hazard, Kentucky, Maggard.
Hey, what are we going to do, JR? Ain't you a doctor or something? What happens if this referee has a heat stroke or something? Will you just like pull his teeth or what?
I'm actually not a doctor, but
Okay.
I think the referee's fit. I think he's very well applied to this match. He's in here. He's a very experienced official.
Well, he is, but you know what I'm going to do if he has a heat stroke? I'm going to call PETA.
Call PETA?
Yeah.
My goodness. Very England.
He looks like he would fit in with that group.
Very England. Never without a comment, I'll tell you.
You know, I recently seen a video where they dyed a Chihuahua purple. I don't know why, but they did.
Oh, you see a lot of things.
Took 6 months of washing to get him back to the regular color of white. All right, we're ready to go with a big qualifying match for the King of the Mountain tournament that's going to take place. The finals will be. Oh, and wait, Mega Destroyers, they're getting ready to lock up. Blindsided Maggard, taking over right away, and that tournament will culminate on September the 9th, 2023 at Jackson, Kentucky, from the Breathitt County High School Gym.
Just call him in there, man.
Kyle makes a big comeback, but you see how devious that Mega Destroyer can be. He's right in there. As soon as Kyle just looked over at the ref momentarily to say, yes, ref, my hands are open, he was right there.
Okay, all right. Kyle Maggard says, yeah, I can handle this thing. Mega Destroyer on the outside.
Did Kyle Maggard just pick that referee's nose because he reached over and hit him in the nose or something? Which I don't blame him, but I mean, you know.
Yeah, Kyle Maggard just conveniently placed him where he needed to be, I guess. Mega Destroyer on the outside. Kyle Maggard taunting his opponent. Hey, this Destroyer's got some height as well.
Who?
Mega Destroyer has some height in here also.
Oh, yeah, and some weight too and some girth. He's a big boy like Maggard is. And Kyle Maggard, Mr. Eastern Kentucky, is ready to go. And, you know, Mega Destroyer got a little bit of a jump on him, but where he messed up, he let it settle down. And Kyle fired back on him, and he had enough of it real quick with those big ham hocks. Kyle reminds me of another guy I know real well. Jim, and he's come in and worked for us. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. He always had those big meat hook ham bones, man. When it's like Mike Tyson hitting you. When Maggard hits you once, it's like somebody else hitting you 4 or 5 times. He's going to hurt you. The only way you got a chance with him is to wear him down where he can't hit you, because if he can't hit you, he won't hurt you. But if he hits you, it's going to hurt like somebody hit you 5 or 6 times normally.
Yeah, understandably.
The Mega Destroyer didn't want any more. He backed off, slowed it down, and now they locked up again. Kick, punch, and now goes for the slam, but I don't think he's got it, Jeff.
No, I don't think so. I think he might have straightened his back trying to do so. Destroyer picking those feet. He don't want it there. He don't want to be up there. Maggard.
Big time slam right in the middle.
With the support of the fans.
All 292 pounds of Hazard, Kentucky coming down on him.
Mega Destroyer in the world of hurt now.
It's a good thing his tights are black after that.
Oh, great. Oh, he's ringing all the turnbuckles with his head. Look out. There's the fourth one. But watch out for the eyes.
A beautiful karate chop right to the head by the Mega Destroyer.
Karate chop? The Mega Destroyer taking over. Kyle Maggard in trouble. Maggard.
Kyle blocked it. Head into the turnbuckle, goes up with a big-time snap suplex. This could be it. Could be it.
He's hooked the leg.
Oh, and right again, he uses that karate chop right to the eye.
Hooked that leg there, hoping to hold his man's shoulders to the mat.
Dory Funk type uppercut, a big bolo forearm.
Drives his man into that corner, Terry.
Elbow to the side of the ear. Or into the ear, side of the head, I should say.
Mega Destroyer seems to be right on top of his game, I'll tell you.
I think he used some of that kung fu on that. I hope I don't get itching. I hope I don't get hives.
Good.
And now the Destroyer with some right hands, and those are rabbit punches. They're behind the ear, and he's taking him down.
Surprised the referee didn't call for an immediate break there. He was just driving his opponent all the way down there.
Now that's one way to get an Eastern Kentucky, and rabbit punches behind the ear and, of course, a bottle of fifth. But now he's whipping him off. Goes for the backdrop, but Maggard, even as big as he is, goes up and over into a sunset flip, but they're into the ropes. He might have had him if he hadn't got into the ropes there. Not only is Kyle big and super strong, but he also is very agile and athletic.
Yes, he is. Kyle Maggard.
He tried to get him in a headlock. Maggard gets out of it. Maggard goes and tries to get him in a hammerlock, but he looks like he gave him a karate thrust, reverse kick, right to the inside of the thigh.
Well, nevertheless, and what means he uses, he's got Kyle in trouble again. Kyle Maggard, he just can't seem to keep on the offensive end of this match. Mega Destroyer, I think, come out with a game plan to attack him early and perhaps take the breath out of him. And that's
he's been doing pretty good, but Maggard, he hasn't really gotten on Maggard like I expected him to. I think Kyle wore him out with those punches early, and it surprised him when he fired right back. And now he's working on the leg. That's the way to do it. You got to take away one of those points of where you can't stand up. You know, one of the 4 points. You take away one of the legs on the table, and it can't stand. And if the big man can't stand, it negates his strength and his size advantage, and then he's down.
Mega Destroyer. Boy, he's really taking advantage of this, isn't he? Got his man right where he wants him.
People starting to get behind Maggard. This is the thing with Kyle. The people will get behind him, and they'll drive him. They'll drive him to victory when sometimes he might not actually make it if it wasn't for the people. But he is so inbred in this, in the Eastern Kentucky, Eastern Tennessee area, and they love him so much that just like they used to do Junkyard Dog in Mid-South, or they did Jerry Lawler in Memphis. It was always that little extra where you did your best because the people were driving you. They were cheering you on, JR, like a shot of adrenaline. You know, like when you get your morning shot of whiskey and Coke. It's just how, I think that's how it is. It charges you up. It's like a bolt of action, a shot of action.
Oh, my goodness.
A lightning bolt.
Oh, my.
I literally sold out one year.
Terry, you're impossible. Check this out. He's got him by the leg now. Mega Destroyer. Kyle Maggard in a lot of pain.
That leg's got to be hurting.
Yes, it has to be. It has to be hurting at this point in time. He's working on that leg. He's found an Achilles heel, if you would, and he's really taking advantage. And Kyle Maggard in trouble again. So fans, we're just hoping that Kyle Maggard can do something to turn the tide around. This is AMW Independence Day Slamobree 2023.
Oh, Kyle.
Oh, look at
big ham hocks to the jaw. He could knock him out here.
You better believe he could.
Because he had full force coming down on him.
Full total force. And now the Mega Destroyer knows what he needs to do.
Yeah, he used those karate thrusts to the head.
Oh, I'm sure it's karate thrust. All right, check this out. What is this?
It looks like a reverse claw.
Kyle Maggard in a lot of pain. Excruciating.
Because we know Mega Destroyer would no way, shape, or form dig into the eyes of Kyle Maggard, so it had to be a reverse claw.
Well,
I've seen the claw applied every which way but that way, and I think that's what it was.
Yes. Nevertheless, we've got Maggard in trouble. He really needs the support of the fans at this moment.
We want to thank everybody for having AMW out to the Independence Day Slamobree 2023 here today in Pikeville, Kentucky. It's hard for Pikeville, Kentucky to roll off the lips, you know. It's kind of like
check this out.
Oh, double clothesline. Both men had the same idea. Both men go down. You know, there's more people wanted in Pikeville, Kentucky than any other town in the whole state of Kentucky.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
They come here to hide.
Oh. Terry England, full of facts.
Yeah. I read it. I read it on the bathroom wall. I'm sure it's true.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah.
I got a number, too, that day.
Oh,
they didn't answer, but I'm still calling.
I'm sure, Terry.
Both men are down. The referee reaches a count of 7, which is a high number. Oh, and he went to punch him. Kyle blocks it, a big hamhock right hand. 2 of them. Again, he's got to be. He's on Dream Street, JR. He's got to be.
Look out now. It's Maggard with the comeback. And here we go. Oh, man.
When Kyle Maggard gets to rolling, it's like a runaway freight train. It's hard to stop.
Well, you can watch the breath leave him. Look out into that corner. It'll be Maggard going to the well again. And catches, Mega Destroyer. It's Maggard. He's holding up on that leg pretty well considering the punishment.
Yeah, he's still favoring it though.
Yeah, watch out. Reversal. Here we go. To the corner. Destroyer goes in, nobody home. Maggard, look out! Look out, Maggard drops it!
I think that's it. That's the
2, 3.
Eastern Kentucky's plunge.
Fleming Neon, here we go. AMW, the best in the mountains, brings you a night of professional wrestling that you will not forget as AMW presents Fool's Gold. The main event is one not to forget as the AMW Championship is on the line in a steel cage match. The champion, Sexy Stan Sierra, takes on the headliner, Chris Michaels. The NWA's Kurt Cazana returns to AMW to take on one half of the tag team champions, Kyle Maggard. Marty Clay takes on the monster from Slaughter Beach, Misery. AMW Southeastern champion Bobby Love battles Zodiac the Mystic. In tag team action, the Dreamweaver Wayne Moxie teams with Bruiser Bob to battle Evil Eric Porter and the Mega Destroyer. All of this and more, it goes down on Friday night, March 22nd, live at the Fleming Neon School. Bell time 6:05 p.m. Get your tickets on amwrestling.com. AMW Fool's Gold is brought to you by the D&D Sports Network and the Nice Guy Indie Podcast. We'll see you ringside.
That everywhere. And now we're ready for the main event of the evening, and this will be a 1 fall 1 hour for the most prestigious prize in the area, the AMW Heavyweight Wrestling Championship.
There's the man representing that with that title around his waist, or his hands if you will. We're talking about Stan Sierra, the champ, Stan Sierra.
Stan has went through them all. He's beat them all. He wants the microphone, brother. This may finish you off, but you got to take it.
Oh, no.
Shame you're not a doctor tonight.
Oh, my.
There's so much cholesterol around here just pouring out of their pores.
Oh, Terry, you're too much. You are too much, Terry.
Between that and the alcoholism, this place is a mess.
And I was warned.
You'd make a fortune over here. You'd make a fortune, Doc.
Terry.
All right, I know everybody's been having a good time tonight, but this is an important time, so I'm going to have to ask you, I'm going to have to insist that you shut your mouth and pay attention. Guys, I know that makes you a little nervous, but seeing that I'm the alpha male here tonight, I'm giving you permission. Tell your wives to shut their mouths and listen to Stan. And ladies, you're not going to get off the hook either, because I'm going to have to insist that you make all these little brats around here shut their mouths. No. and let's have us some decent-looking children. I'm going to tell you right now here in Pikeville, you ladies have failed miserably at that. But this is quite possibly the ugliest bunch of kids I've ever laid eyes on. I mean, they call it Generation Z, I call them Generation D for dummies. But now, with that being said, I'm going to have to admit I'm in a festive mood myself here tonight. So in about 10 minutes, I'm going to come out there where you're at, and one by one, I will slap each and every person here tonight. And we'll nickname it Slap-a-Palooza. So that brings me to my opponent, AJ Cazana.
Show me what's up. Come on.
One of the biggest upcoming stars around right now. He is everything that I am not. He is integrity. He is what this business is to be good. Nothing that I am, because I've got self-serving purposes only. And he's like you people, he's country. And anybody that knows San Sierra knows I don't like country people. Nor do I like country women. I mean, guys, you marry them, and then for the next 20 years they sit on the couch and pass gas and cut coupons out. But if you don't want to do it, ladies, take some of that pent-up energy and get up to the concession stand and get me a sandwich made and get it back down here.
Classic Stan Sierra insisting on that sandwich.
All
I've
right.
actually seen him serve before. That's the sad part. Okay.
Thank God that barricade's low.
Well,
I'm going to tell you what, Stan means every word he says. He's beat everybody, so he's telling the truth.
he has.
But here comes, as I told you earlier, one of the biggest upcoming stars. He wrestles all the time on NWA Wrestling, seen all over the world. He's one of the U.S. tag champs there, him and his tag team partner. And he's from the Cazana family, which goes back generations of promoting wrestling and wrestling in the Knoxville and eastern Tennessee and Kentucky areas.
Third generation, yeah.
Yeah, like he's like probably a fifth generation Cazana. There's they're like litters of what's those little things that look like rats, but they're guinea pigs. Yeah, they're like a litter of guinea pigs. There's like thousands of them. But they're all top notch and all great talent. And AJ is probably the standout of them in this day and age.
We're going to see some action around here.
And right now you'll notice that the title is on the line, and Stan Sierra has defended against everybody. But as I said earlier, JR, and you remember it now, that there's no way, absolutely no way, that he's ever faced the competition he's facing tonight because of the size. They're almost equal in size, strength, stamina, and the whole 9 yards, except AJ's a little bit younger and Stan's a little bit more devious. So it's going to be the most even matchup I think Stan Sierra has had.
Main event anywhere in the country.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And who brings it to you? AMW.
The champion, weighing in the line at 273 pounds. From Kansas City, Missouri, he is the current AMW heavyweight champion, Stan Sierra.
You know that announcer just called him Cazana, but it's Cazana.
Cazana. Okay, bell time. Referee proudly displaying the title. Up for grabs tonight. Championship is on the line. This is, as we say, the main event of the evening. We have been blessed with a super.
You know, JR, that's almost sacrilegious.
What's that?
It's almost like when I went to church that time and they were putting liquor bottles in the collection plate instead of money. You know, when he called him Cazana, that's sacrilegious in this area. That's Cazana.
Oh, okay, all right. We'll make sure we note that down. So far, we have Stan Sierra.
I mean, the only difference about this right now is the fans love Cazana and they don't like Stan Sierra.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure Stan's wanting to stall for just a little bit of time as part of his game plan. Take care of that.
All right, JR, we hear the people. Stan Sierra is asking the people if they love him, and of course you know that they don't, so they're giving him the woo, and then AJ they love.
AJ they love. I think you got that.
And we're going to be off and running with this 1 fall 1 hour time limit for the AMW Heavyweight Wrestling Championship, the most prestigious title in the Kentucky, Tennessee, Eastern area, and all over really.
Stan Sierra trying it again, and he just can't get nothing but a boo from the crowd.
You know, I'm Kyle Maggard's favorite announcer.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Watch out. Let's see what happens on this one.
How you going to see with alcoholics in the way? Call the cops.
Massive crowd here.
Oh! Straight right hand by Stan Sierra. Straight right hand by AJ Cazana. This is on. Two big bulls hooking it up. And AJ has got the best of him. Stan is staggered. Stan Sierra, you don't see that very much when somebody's overpowering, overpunching Stan Sierra.
What action. What action.
Oh!
Stan Sierra.
Big time splash in the corner. Whips him out. Who in recent memory, besides possibly Kyle Maggard, has handled Stan with that kind of strength? As big and powerful and bad as Stan is.
Totally agree with you.
I told you this was going to be an even keel Donnybrook matchup, the likes of which we haven't seen, if ever at all. Possibly the last time was probably Maggard and Sierra.
Yeah, I'm saying that, and I'm only guessing that Stan Sierra has brought a hardware store inside of his trunks to even up.
They went for.
Okay, he got him across that back.
Both big bulls was trying to whip each other, and both of them had the strength to where, oh my God.
Unbelievable. Check that out again.
And they were colliding so much into each other, JR, that they was idling each other. And finally he gets back and does the big chop.
Okay.
Oh, he had a 2 count. He's already knocked Stan off of his feet. That's very unusual this early in the match to see Stan down.
Yes, it is. Stan Sierra in trouble. And the referee.
The referee's really limping. He's been in for a night, man. He's earned his money tonight.
Definitely has. Stan Sierra. Oh, catapult inside of the ring. That's got to feel good.
Big time bull splash in there. He called for the horns earlier and Stan with an elbow right in the jaw. An elbow right in the jaw.
He came in a little early with that one. Stan.
But Stan right with the point of it. And as Stan come out of the corner, he picked him up for the big spine buster.
He got a 2.5, maybe 2 3/4 there, look like.
I think there's definitely a styles clash here.
What's this? What's this?
He got Stan's chain off his neck, and he's going to use it against him.
Okay.
Referee takes it away. Oh!
Watch out!
Oh, man.
Stan Sierra.
Stan right in the back of the neck.
And he got him. He got him. Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Right in the back of the neck.
What an unexpected turn of events there.
Stan Sierra.
Unbelievable match.
Oh, my God. And Stan's back on him. Stan's back on him.
Oh, my. Yes, Mr. Higgins. That axe handle if you would.
Ring that bell. It's not over. They're still in there.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh.
Oh, he nailed Stan.
Stan Sierra caught with Mr. Higgins. Now then.
You don't see that very much either.
No, sir. Sierra. One.
But it's after the bell and after the wind at first, and the referee didn't see it, so
Yeah.
that's beside the point there. However, AJ proved that that Stan and him go be down
More
seeing
so.
each other another time, JR, because
Absolutely.
no way that's settled.
Yeah.
They didn't even get started. 5 minutes in, two bulls locking it up, and it was over.
Wow.
And I'm going to tell you what, we might even, AMW may have to consider a no disqualification deal on this.
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
I'd love to how that would go with them two in a no rules match, because they started breaking the rules 2 minutes in.
Wow. What a matchup. He's wanting to go back in. I think the referee's had enough himself. Stan Sierra's getting his title, taking the victory, and going home. That's what he's doing. You see this right here. Terry, I tell you, we have had some action tonight, brother. And the fans, they have